Hello, everyone, and welcome to PCR's May Tips and Virtual Transition Times meeting. My name is Melissa Wyman, and I am PCR's Respite Care and Community Engagement Director. I will be your moderator this evening, so please feel free to send any questions or comments in the chat box below. We are so excited to be collaborating with Montgomery County Public Schools MCPS Transition Services Unit to provide an enhanced transition times and tips program for transitioning youth, their families, and caregivers. We are delighted to offer this presentation with American Sign Language simultaneous interpretation. We will also be offering this presentation with Spanish simultaneous interpretation and French simultaneous interpretation. To access the other interpretation services in French and Spanish, at the bottom of your screen, select Interpretation. Select Spanish for the Spanish interpretation and French for the French interpretation. Mute original audio if you only want to hear one language. The English and Spanish language versions will be archived on the PCR website Transition Times page. Just some Zoom tip reminders. We are using the webinar platform. We will wait for questions at the end of the presentation, but feel free to submit any of your questions in the chat box below. Click Show Captions to see the captions for the webinar. You must select the speaking language you would like to show. Also, for funding needs, it is very important to receive feedback from our attendees. Please answer the one question poll by the end of the webinar. Thank you for your help and feedback. Tonight, we are so excited to have a variety of amazing organizations here to share about upcoming programs and opportunities. We will hear presentations from ArtStream, Main Street, Montgomery County Recreation, Montgomery Parks, Special Olympics Montgomery County, and Up County Community Resources. All right, so first up, so we have John Bokaski. He is with Special Olympics Maryland. He currently coaches in 4 sports: bocce, snowshoe, golf, and topgolf. And he serves as the treasurer and has been volunteering for the Special Olympics Montgomery County for over 20 years. So, John?
Thank you, Melissa, and thank you for this opportunity. It's great to be here to talk about Special Olympics. The picture behind me is my snowshoe team on a rare snowy day in Borer Park in Germantown 2 years ago. It was perfect powder that day. I also need to apologize on behalf of my wife, who is the area director for Special Olympics. She wanted to be here tonight, but there is a competing Special Olympic meeting elsewhere tonight. So Special Olympics, I've got to talk. Special Olympics is a program for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. It covers all ages. We have programs for. Give one more. I'll tell you to change the slide. Give me a moment. No, go back one. Just I don't want everybody to start reading that. All right. Thank you. We have programs for children. Ages 3 to 7 in our young athlete program, and then in our community programs, we have programs from children for ages 8 to whatever, 99 plus or whatever. I have athletes on some of my teams that are in their 60s that I coach, as well as all the ages in between. The programs are always free to the athletes, and so show the next slide because I know the time is short. These are the programs that we are currently offering. There are 3 seasons. Brown is the fall season, blue is the winter season, and green is what we're in right now, is the spring and summer season. As I said, I coach 4 sports: golf, topgolf, snowshoe, and bocce. That chart shows the schedule of when the sports are. There's a couple of programs. I suspect there's a lot of younger families here because of the MCPS for connection. One of the great programs we have for young athletes is the recreational youth basketball that occurs at the Landon School, and it really could be more utilized. We have elementary school basketball, middle school basketball, high school basketball, at the Landon School in Bethesda. And we have a lot of the Landon students that volunteer. And so it is a great opportunity for athletes with disabilities, and it's free, to participate in that program. So if there's any families that fit those profiles, I highly recommend that you look into that program because it's a great program and there's a lot of openings in it. Um, the signups for this, so there's a couple things with joining Special Olympics. One is we have paperwork to fill out. So there's an athlete registration form that has to be completed to become an athlete, and you can find that information on our website. And the URL is on the next page. Don't go there yet, but if you go to go to our homepage and click on athletes right at the top, it'll give you all the instructions to become an athlete. All of our sports have different sign-up dates. They're usually about 4 to 6 weeks before the dates on the chart that you can see right now. If you could go to the next slide, the best way to know when sign up opens is to sign up for our newsletter. That's actually not the best way. It's really the only way to get current information. So those of you that have your phone handy, you can take your phone out, click on that QR code, and enter your email address, and you'll start getting our newsletter. It's a very simple process. The URL for our website is right there underneath. We really try to encourage people to use the newsletter. What's on the website tends to lag the current information. We are an all-volunteer program, and so we don't always get everything up to date as quickly as we would like to. So we really strongly encourage everybody to sign up for the newsletter, which is why I made it in my slide and put the QR code there. If you want to volunteer, if you want to support, you can go to the website, and those options are there on the homepage about volunteering and supporting and learn more about it. I could go on at length, but I have five or 10 minutes, and we have 23 sports, so I just can't really cover it. If you see sports that you like, go to the webpage. There's a page for every single sport. There's an email address for the coaching team for that sport. If you have questions, send them an email. Or you can send an email to info@somdmontgomery.org, and that will get to the leadership. So thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. Melissa, I can give it back to you.
Okay, great. And then just so I know we usually ask for questions at the end, but because there's so many different organizations, it's probably going to be easier just to ask questions after someone speaks. So one of the questions, and it was more of a comment, but it said that they were told that their type of autistic child is not good for Special Olympics, and I don't think that that's probably accurate for all sports. So my question for you is, how does it work with each team? Depending on your child, would they then reach out to the coaches, or how does that exactly work?
Well, it's so individualistic. It's so individualized depending on how the athlete presents. We really try to accommodate all of the athletes in all of the sports, so long as we can do it and keep the athlete safe and keep the other athletes safe and their experience good. I know in my Topgolf program, I have some athletes where, I'll be honest, mom and dad have a death grip on them to keep them from running out into the driving range. But they're still being able to participate. Some sports are more advanced programs. Each sport is different in terms of what the athlete's ability are. Sometimes in sports where the ball is coming at an athlete, there's a safety consideration: is do they have enough ability to safely intercept that ball without getting hurt? So it really varies a lot. I have in my snowshoe team, I have athletes that are nonverbal. I've had several over the years. I've had one who's been with me for 10 years. And so we try to accommodate everybody so long as we can protect the health and safety of our athletes. And that's all I can really say here, because it's so
Yes,
dependent on the circumstances.
of course. But yeah, I would definitely have that, family maybe reach out again, because as you were saying, I know that they try to accommodate everybody, as much as they can. So,
Yeah, and I don't know
um,
that anybody, that my wife or I or our senior coaches said that. I see the comment in the
yes,
chat. I don't know
of
who said
course.
that, but
Yeah.
there are athletes who have certain behavioral challenges and the like who present a safety risk to other athletes that we've had to ask them to leave. That has happened. I don't want to sugarcoat it.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you so much. So, if anybody is interested, and I will also be sending out the PowerPoint that has the QR code, so that way you can look up on the website and find out more about Special Olympics.
Okay,
All
thank you.
right, thank you. Okay, so next we have is Spirit Club. So Jared Seiner is the foundation of Spirit Club, an inclusive fitness organization serving people of all abilities. With a background in psychology and personal training, Jared was inspired to create Spirit Club after working with adults with disabilities and volunteering in Ethiopia, where he saw the power of fitness to improve lives. Since 2012, he's led Spirit Club in making health and wellness accessible to all. Jared?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jared. I accidentally muted you. Hold
Oh,
on one
no
second.
problem. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Great. Well, hi
Yeah.
everybody, and thank you so much to Melissa and PCR for inviting me to come and share with you all. Yeah, it is great to be here. So I know Spirit Club has been around for a while, and so maybe hopefully there are some familiar people here who are already involved. But for anybody who does not yet know very much about Spirit Club, I would love to share some background about our organization.
Real quick, Jared, if we can have the presenters speak a little bit slower since we have French and Spanish interpreters.
Absolutely. Yes,
Thank you so much.
I will try to slow myself down, and if I start speeding up, just shout out and I will slow back down.
Yes, I know it's hard. All right, thank you.
My wife is from New York, so I've gotten used to a faster pace of speaking. Um, all right. So yes, feel free to go on to the slides and I could help narrate what we see. So welcome to Spirit Club. Our focus at Spirit Club is all about making exercise and fitness and physical activity more accessible. We have great partnerships with Special Olympics, and we are excited to be able to continue to support people in our community who want to have more opportunities to work on their physical fitness and health. We could go on to the next slide. So a little bit of backstory. Sorry for the formatting here. My background is I had the great chance to work as a support counselor, working with adults with developmental disabilities at an organization in Montgomery County called the Jubilee Association. And my other job at the time was also working at a gym as a personal trainer. And quickly, between working those two jobs, I discovered the great need to make exercise and fitness more available and more accessible for people with disabilities. All the people who I worked with as a support counselor had exercise and fitness goals. And meanwhile, I noticed while working at the gym that I didn't often see people with disabilities exercising at the gym. And so my goal was to try to create a program or an organization where everybody, whether you have a disability or not, could feel really comfortable in an environment that was welcoming and that offered exercise programs, whether it be group classes like fitness or yoga or Zumba, or working one-on-one with a personal trainer, doing our best to make those programs really supportive and make sure that everybody could feel comfortable and be successful participating. So I quickly met this awesome guy on the bottom right named Sam Smith. And Sam and I teamed up to start Spirit Club. I met Sam at Jubilee. He is a marathon runner. He's ran 7 marathons. And he also has autism. And he was really the perfect person for me to be able to work with to help make these really fun, creative exercise programs. You can go to the next slide, please. Thank you. So our mission at Spirit Club is to make fitness more universally designed. We want to offer a universal design for fitness that empowers people of all abilities to exercise successfully in a socially integrated setting. So that's a lot of words, but the way that I kind of interpret that is we want to make sure everybody, whether you have a disability or not, can participate in exercise programs. And we want to create these programs in a way where people could be together, interact with one another, meet people with different backgrounds, and really focus on putting these programs out into the community so people can um, build that community that we are all seeking. Next slide, please. So SPIRIT is actually an acronym. I won't go through all the details, but we'll just focus on the letters. It stands for social, physical, interactive, respectful, integrated, and teamwork. And these have kind of become our core values, mainly wanting to use physical fitness and physical activity as a way to bring people together, help create social connections, and help people build a sense of community with one another. Next slide, please. So today we are now offering programs out of 11 different locations throughout Maryland, mainly based in Montgomery County, Howard County, Baltimore, as well as Washington, D.C. and Northern Virginia. We partner with about 50 organizations where we offer private classes for them as well as making classes available to individual community members. And on a weekly basis, we provide our fitness programs to about 500 people every week between our group exercise classes and our personal training services. And we've been very fortunate to have some great press coverage in the Washington Post and other publications. And we are excited to have also launched a virtual platform that originated during COVID that allows people to participate online in addition to being able to come out into the community and exercise in person. Next slide, please. Thank you. So just highlighting some of our different programs, focusing on in-person. We offer three main programs. We do private classes for any group or organization that wants a trainer to come out to them or to come to our gym and do a workout class with their participants. We have community classes, which are open to the public, where any individual can join, meet new people, come out into the community and participate with other community members. And we also have personal or partner training for somebody who wants more of a personalized experience, one-on-one with a trainer, or partner training is one-on-two, where we can pair you with another person and have you work with a trainer. So a nice option for those who want to focus more on their personal fitness routine, or people who are less comfortable in group settings and want to have a more one-on-one experience with the trainer. Next slide, please. Thank you. Yep, perfect. So these are our community classes. These classes are open to the public. Anybody can join. They're capped at 10 people, so we keep the classes relatively small with either one or two fitness trainers leading them. You can see there's classes offered 7 days a week at a variety of different locations, and the classes range from fitness to Zumba, yoga, dance classes. Our newest class is called Beats, which is a drumming fitness class, which is a really fun, great way to work out kind of in disguise. You don't even realize you're working out, you're drumming to your favorite song. And by the end, you are sweating and you don't even realize. So that class is very popular. And on our website, which this image was captured from, you could also see all the different locations. You could see them up at the top. Classes in Baltimore, Howard, Montgomery, Prince George's County, as well as Northern Virginia. Next slide, please. So here's just a couple photos of our group classes on the left. This is one of our Zumba classes that's offered in Columbia. On the right is a nice group at the end of their class. At the end of every class, we provide a handout where people can work on their exercises at home with some instructions. We provide certificates at the end of our sessions. And it actually looks like this group is with our partners at Special Olympics in Howard County. So I can see the Special Olympics certificate on here. So shout out to John and Special Olympics for being such a great partner. Next slide, please. All right, the other in-person program that we offer now is personal and partner training. So here's just some images of people who like to work out more one-on-one with their trainer, and they could really focus on their specific fitness goals. Next slide, please. A couple photos of some personal training on the left, working on his planks and core work. You can see how we use some visuals and physical cues to help people be able to follow those instructions. For example, moving your hands onto the hand markers and ways to help make the instructions more clear for the exercises. And some boxing on the right. Thank you. The last program we offer that I'll share is our virtual wellness platform. Here's where you can go online. It could be in addition to or instead of coming in person. You can do live classes and still have that sense of community and meet new people, as well as tons of on-demand classes and videos. We recently were fortunate to receive a grant through NIH that is designed to make our virtual platform more accessible, more customized to our people participating from home. So the quality for those classes has gone significantly up, and we're really excited about that. And of course, we also have healthy cooking and nutrition classes available online. Next slide, please. And here's just a screenshot. Our online classes are always extremely accessible by having different versions. A lot of our classes feature multiple trainers working out together so that there's always a seated version, a baseline, and an advanced version. So everybody can work out from home and follow the trainer that is at the right level for you. Thank you. And then lastly, I will share we are very excited to have a renovation underway. This is our expanded space in Kensington right now. Our gym in Kensington is about 3,000 square feet. And this is going to be the additional space. So we're going to have another 1,850 square feet added on. So the exercise space is going to be almost twice as big. And this is going to allow us to, for the first time ever, launch our open gym model. And this is going to be available for people to come on their own time and be able to use our equipment. Of course, we're going to set up the gym in very clear, easy to follow stations where you can go. We'll have trainers on the floor available to assist people, and you'll actually be able to come and work out on your own. So we're really excited to be able to expand our space by almost twice the size and give a brand new program where people could come and independently use the gym. So you can still come for your group Zumba or fitness or yoga class. You could still come for your personal training session. But in addition, you could actually come on all those other days that you don't have those specific programs scheduled and use the gym and work out and have our trainers available to allow you to work out independently as well as during your scheduled program. So we're really excited about that, giving people the chance to come 7 days a week rather than just for their class or their training session. So that should be launching July 1st, right in the summer. We're really excited for anybody who is local to any of these different locations, particularly Montgomery County, where this expansion is taking place. Please come and visit us. We would love to have you, love to meet you. If you want to go to the next slide, you'll see we offer what we call a Spirit Start. It is a complimentary consultation with the trainer where you can just get a nice tour of the gym, meet our instructors, learn a little bit about our programs, tell us about your goals, and we will help guide you in the right direction to be able to start making progress on your fitness goals and starting to begin that fitness journey that's so important for all of us. So thank you so much. Here's our email address and phone number if you would like to learn more. Our website, it looks like it might have gotten cut off, but it's just spiritclub.com, or you can do spirit-club.com. They'll both take you to the same place. and we would love to learn more. I will, of course, put my put my email address in the chat. If you'd like to reach out to me directly, I would be more than happy to answer any questions you have and help you schedule that complimentary Spirit Start. So thank you
Sure.
so much.
So,
Yep, go
of
ahead.
course. So, one of the questions, and I'm guessing we have a few families that like wonder if their son would be like available. I mean, like appropriate for it, or they might have, might be nonverbal, or might have specific um, needs. Would the best way to be is to reach out to you?
Yeah, definitely reach out. And I will just say, in a kind of a blanket response to that, we get that question a lot, and we've been around for about 12 years now. And in 12 years, we have never, ever told anybody that they are not a candidate. Every single person who has come to our gym, we have found a program for them, whether it be personal training or working in a group or exercising in a group, in a specific group that has good, peers at the similar levels. um, we have always found something for everybody. We've never said you're not a good candidate. So that's our goal. We take that upon ourselves as a inclusive, accessible fitness provider to make sure that everybody can feel comfortable. So please never feel like, your son, your daughter can't do this. That's on us to make sure that they can. So come visit us, and we will absolutely do everything in our power to make sure that you're able to be successful in our program. We can, in 12 years, we've never felt the need to turn anyone away, and I can't imagine doing that anytime in the future.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Jared. All
Thank
right, we
you.
are going to go back to Amanda in Montgomery County Recreation. So, let me hold on 1 second. I just need to. Hey, Amanda.
Hello, can you hear me? Oh,
Yes.
thank goodness. You feel like you have it all together until you have to hop on a presentation, your computer restarts.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to do a little bio. So, Amanda serves as a manager of the countywide program team for Montgomery County Recreation. With nearly 2 decades of experience in the field, Amanda leads a dynamic team that oversees a broad range of services, including youth and adult sports, classes, camps, special events, inclusion services, and programs for individuals with disabilities. She's a passionate advocate for accessibility, equity, and innovation in public recreation, and is dedicated to creating welcoming spaces where all community members can thrive. Amanda?
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Melissa. I'm so sorry to jump on late. I was having a little bit of computer tech problems, but I'm excited to get this presentation going for you and happy to be here. We can go to the next slide, Melissa. All right, so I'm with Montgomery County Recreation. I have the pleasure of working with many talented people. I'm the countywide programs manager, so my team does a lot. And within that, we do therapeutic recreation programs as well as inclusion and accommodations. So our presentation tonight is all about finding the right fit with us in Montgomery County Recreation. There is a QR code here. If you scan it, it will bring you to our main website, but it is also mocorec.com. Next slide. Awesome. Oh, back one. Thank. Yes. So we're going to try to play a video. Melissa, will this play by any chance?
I'm not too sure.
Okay. Well, we can share that later. I can share a link in the chat directly to it. It's about a 2-minute video. We worked really hard with our marketing team this early spring and winter to really capture, everything we do in recreation in a short clip. So I will certainly share that in the chat after I'm done talking. We can go to the next one, Melissa. All right, so the mission of Montgomery County Recreation, we want to provide high quality, equitable, and fun recreation programming that enhances health and self-esteem. We really work to try to create these environments where all community members feel included and valued. and we really want to provide opportunities to build a sense of community. We really do our best to incorporate new trends in recreation programming, take feedback from our customers, and we do participate in state and national organizations to help keep us on point. We want to stimulate growth and knowledge through leisure experiences. This picture is actually from our summer camp last year. This is our TR Summer Fun Zone. It's one of my favorite pictures. Going to the next slide. All right, so let's dive in. We're going to talk about therapeutic recreation programs, kind of an overview of what we offer. We maintain low-cost classes for youth and adults year-round. Summer is right around the corner, and I'm sure that's on the mind of everybody. Youth summer camps and out-of-school day programs. We do as well adapted swim lessons through our aquatics team, special events that can be for adults, that can be for youth, that can be for families, and we're trying to include more parent respite nights. Next slide. Awesome. So again, going into summer camps, we really design these camps specifically for individuals with disabilities. These focus on campers' unique abilities. We keep them highly structured with adapted activities, and we utilize trained staff. We keep group sizes smaller, and we have a 1 staff to 4 participant ratio. Our main pillar camp is called TR Summer Fun Zone, and we have 3 age groups. We have youth, mid, and teen, and that is located at Glen Allen Elementary School. At that same location, we also have a similar program, but it's after ESY, so it runs 12:30 to 5:30, and it serves the same 3 groups, youth, mid, and teen. We have 2 camps that incorporate water. We have TR Summer Splash Zone at Good Hope Community Recreation Center, and then we have the swim zone at Upper County Community Center. Those run in 2 weeks in August. And of course, we provide inclusion for all of our other camps, and we'll talk about that here shortly. You can see this guide on our website at mocorec.com. Going to the next slide. All right, inclusion support services. This is where we promote meaningful participation in all of our recreation programs through. We do inclusive events with sensory-friendly hours. You might have noticed if you've done events with us in the past, we often incorporate a sensory-friendly hour. Let's say before us meet Santa, we'll do letters with Santa and adapt the environment. Staff training on specific needs, best practices, and strategies to support participation for all. This summer, I'm excited to announce that we are training all of our TeenWorks that are working in camps with a very special inclusion training. We also will give additional staff support for participants in general programming. And this picture is one of those TeenWorks helping lead a camper to the next activity. In addition to these things, we also do other accommodations, which could be ASL interpreters, Braille, and large print assistive listening devices in accessible spaces. All right, so how do you request support? You email us. You give us an email at rec.inclusion@montgomerycountymd.gov. You can also email this email for any questions to try to find the best fit. If you have a question about a camp or what services we can help with. This is how it all starts. So how do you choose the right fit for you or your family? You identify the interests and the sessions that are available for that age group. You can select either a general or TR specific program. Then you would create an account and register through Active Montgomery. We certainly have additional support like in-person or over the phone support to help you register if you need it. If you need to request additional support services, you do that through that rec.inclusion email box. And then we get you in the program and you start enjoying your participation. So something that I think is one of the best kept secrets with Montgomery County Recreation is all county residents get free Rec Fit passes. This gets you access to our fitness rooms, our open gyms, our game rooms. And all you have to do is visit your local recreation center and they can help you sign up at their front desk. So how do you stay in the know with everything that we have going on? Some of my recommendations certainly are, visit our website, mocorec.com. You can see everything that we offer. You can follow us on social media if you want to see more pictures and reminders about, what's upcoming. You can also join our monthly newsletter, the Rec Insider, that comes out every month at the beginning and kind of tells you what's going to be happening that month. And we still have our seasonal guide, which outlines all of the programs we do for each season. Rec Assist, we do have a Rec Assist fund, which helps offset the cost for those families that are eligible. For every eligible member, you get $400. And to the right of the screen are the qualified programs. It's easy to apply. It's easy to see what you need to qualify on mocorec.com. You can do all of that there. And then again, 3 easy ways to register. Go to Active Montgomery, call us. You can do it by mail, or you can come see us in person. We're certainly here to help you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Amanda. So because we're running short on time and I want everyone to get to speak, I'm going to make sure that everybody goes and speaks, and then any of the questions we can kind of stay around for a few minutes and try to answer them. But a lot of them seem to be specific to an organization, so we can just reach out to that organization. So next we're going to have Jen Lin from UCR.
Hello, everybody. I will just wait till you catch up on the slides. Okay, I will try to be quick, but not too fast. You can go to the next slide. Hi, John. UCR is a small nonprofit. We are 10 years old and we're based in Up County because that's where our office is. Go ahead to the next page. Here's a quick picture of our board members. We have a very dedicated working staff of 13 members. Our board members are very active. They volunteer at programs. They run our fundraisers. I have a part-time staff of about 7, and we contract with 6 other organizations, including the Spirit Club, which you've already seen, to put on some of our programs. We have 6 volunteers that are permanent with our staff. Go to the next page. We are, in addition to our recreation and social and other services we offer, I just wanted to make a quick note that we are very active in the community and advocacy. We're out there fighting for all of you at Capitol Hill and in Annapolis, and we put on voter rights education. We're very focused on meeting the needs of the whole person. You can go to the next slide. Right now, our program categories are 5. We have works and job training programs, which happen in the community. Weekend enrichment is a respite program, which happens right now once a month, but we are trying to get back to twice a month when things settle out with Medicaid and all of the changes that are happening. We have large socials, small socials, and intensive therapeutic programming. We meet the needs of everybody wherever they're at. Go ahead to the next page. I tried to make this lots of photographs so you can kind of get an example of what we do. Right now, we currently have 7 works programs being offered in a variety of settings. We really work on, if one person, the idea behind this is if one person took every one of our works programs, they would have a very well-rounded resume, and whether they are verbal or non-speaking, they could present that resume to a job, to an employer, and they would see their well-rounded list of experiences. And they also get certificates at the end of our program that would pad their resume, so to say, and so they could give that to their potential employer also, which details all the skills that they've learned and practiced in our programs. You can go ahead to the next page. Our respite, like I mentioned, right now is monthly, and we are out at the Oasis Farm. Some of you may be familiar with the farm in Gaithersburg. It is indoor, outdoor. We work in their garage area, and we also work on the farm, and then do adapted fitness, which is Spirit Club at this program. We offer it's a very structured 3 hours, so people get a wide variety. They can have fitness, or we could have adapted yoga. They could work on the farm, and then we do healthy eating. So it's a nice mix of all these opportunities from month to month, and no two programs are the same as far as respite goes. I'm very much hoping to start our mega 6-hour program again in September, where they would just take a 6-hour trip to the various places you can see on the screen, and just spend the day and work on traveling and being in community with each other and learning about a little bit of rich history that's in this area. You can go ahead to the next page. Our large social activities are pretty noteworthy with our adults. We can get more than 200 people at dances. We are very similar to PCR. We share a lot of the same people, and they are partiers. I tell you, they love the dances, and they will go to all the free outings at Rockville's Town Center, and they go, I mean, really everywhere. That's a picture of our bonfire on the screen, a picture of our folks on the metro going to see a Nats sporting event, a Nats baseball game, and then the dances and the bingo down in the corner. I mean, we really have a good time, and there's three to six, I would say, large socials every year. So, and those are open to everybody. So, you all are welcome. You can go ahead to the next page. Our small socials are broken down into men's night out, which is very popular. That's a very small group. You can see some of them. We don't take more than 10 or 11 in this group, just because it's aimed at young men who are in the community for the first time without caregivers, meaning parents or staff, right? This is a drop off and go. I'm very proud to say that all of my staff members are very, very excellent behaviorists, and have 20 to 30 years in special education and behavior management. So I am very, very comfortable leaving, having all of our folks dropped off and in the very dedicated hands of our staff. And they do great activities. Bowling is huge, but it's now costing a fortune. They're doing Top Golf. In 2 days, the guys are going to Top Golf. They do mini golf. Sometimes they just meet at Five Guys and have burgers and chat. And we try to alternate the men's nights. So if you have an individual who is non-speaking, they can attend and still participate. Something would be like a movie night, perhaps, or something where there's not a lot of real interaction happening at the main event. Something for our more verbal guys that want to just chit chat and talk about girls and stuff and life and dating and all of that stuff. That's more of a Five Guys and play cards and talk about life kind of setting. So we try to alternate those so they meet the needs of all the guys that want to be with us. Coffee club and book club happen during the day. They're weekly activities. And table talk is a once a month with Dr. Jenny Stepanek. And that's very, very popular right now too, where they just all different events, all in restaurants, all in the community. So we're seen. And so we're not afraid to be in the community ourselves. You can go to the next page. Our therapeutic programming consists of art and music. We have a couple different art classes. The therapeutic art during the week, during the daytime, is at VisArts. It's called Finding the Artist Within. A little bit slower paced, much smaller class, taught by a certified art therapist that VisArts provides for us. And then during the week, Wednesday nights, we take a larger class, about 40 people attend also this art class at VisArts. And they have a ball and they're making and creating with their friends. And then they usually all transfer over to a restaurant on the square and have dinner and a snack together. So that's a really beautiful program. You can go to the next. Our therapeutic music, we contract with musicians or certified music therapists actually from the Levine School. This takes place during the daytime, during the week. Rhythm, blues, and beyond, and music and movement take place at two different churches in the county, one up here in Germantown and one in Rockville on different days of the week. So that way people kind of can find the spot that's closest to them to attend. It's a smaller class, 10 to 11 students per class. You can go to the next. We have funding sources. We get money from Montgomery County. We also get private donations. We of course our annual holidays, and we're still searching for those philanthropists to help us out. But we apply for a lot of grants. We have a very diverse. That's why this is in here. Very diverse funding stream. So if one doesn't come through, we still have backups, and we can still provide programming for people regardless of what we're going through here on our end. You can go ahead to the next slide. This is our annual fundraiser. I put this in here so you would see all the happy smiles of our UC, our family members. We had a really nice crowd this year. This was in May and actually end of April. But this is our annual fundraiser for the year. And we have just added a new fundraiser at Topgolf, and that is going to grow very quickly. I think it was a blast this year, and we're looking forward to that coming next year. Again, so everyone is welcome with us. I don't care diagnoses or whatever, what skill level, or we don't really, I don't even ask. We just come as you are, 18 and older, and we'll meet you where you are. And I can pretty much guarantee you're going to have fun and make some new friends. So I think the last slide should be my contact information. Oh, I lied to you. No, there's no contact information. I will put my email in the chat, but feel free to reach out to me at any time. I am a one-woman shop here in Germantown, so just give me some grace and I'll respond to you as quickly as I can. But thank you, Melissa, and everyone for the opportunity.
Yes, thank you, Jen. Thank you so much. So as you saw, we did have Sharon from Main Street. She was having some trouble logging in. So what we will have is I will be sending out a PowerPoint that will have all of the information from everything we discussed, and it will include Main Street Connect and the information. So once I send that out, then you'll be able to kind of look over that information. So lastly, but certainly not least, we are going to go to Montgomery Parks. We have Ashlyn, and Ashlyn's an inclusion and community outreach specialist with Montgomery Parks Program Access Office and the current chair of the MNCPPC Diversity Council. Ashlyn?
Hi, thank you for having me. My colleague Amanda is going to help answer some questions in the chat during the presentation. So next slide. Montgomery Parks, part of the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, encourages and supports the participation of individuals with disabilities across all of our parks, trails, and facilities, from nature centers and gardens to tennis courts, ice rinks, historic sites, and more. Next slide. And don't forget, in addition to Montgomery Parks, Montgomery County Recreation and other nearby municipalities like the City of Gaithersburg, Tacoma Park, and City of Rockville also offer a wide range of inclusive recreation programs. We owe much of our success to these agencies, to the community collaborations that we have with these external agencies. So thank you, and thank you to everyone being here tonight to share their resources. Next slide. If you're looking to find the right program or park for your interests, you can use our Build Your Own Guide tool to filter by activity, age, and location, whether it's mountain biking, bird watching, gardening, camps, nature crafts, you name it, we probably got it. Next slide. We offer free support services to help individuals with disabilities access our programs, our classes, camps, and events. Our most requested service is trained support staff who assist with participation and enhance staff to participant ratios. Additional services include sign language interpretation, large print materials, adaptive and assistive equipment tailored to individual needs, companion accommodations, and a lot more. Summer camps are especially popular, and we ensure every site has trained support staff to foster inclusion and meaningful participation for everybody. Next slide. Montgomery Parks also offers adaptive equipment free to use. We have a Grit Freedom Chair, all-terrain wheelchair, and it's available at Brookside Nature Center. We have an adaptive mountain bike. It's used at our park's Learn to Mountain Bike program called Roots to Rocks, and we also have specialized clinics throughout the year. We also have ergonomic gardening chairs available at Black Hill Discovery Center and Brookside Gardens. We also have tennis wheelchairs for youth and adults. I will say they are underused, but they are there and ready for use. And we also have specialized adaptive kayaking equipment that is available at our adaptive kayaking and therapeutic recreation kayaking programs. Next slide. Our Program Access Office coordinates inclusive programs year-round for individuals with disabilities and their families. We're expanding to serve older adults, 55 and better, as well as veterans, offering programs with different themes at various locations. Some events are free and others do require registration. Montgomery Park's Program Access Office hosts inclusive events year-round that celebrate disability pride and promote accessibility, as well as build community. I want to highlight our Disability Pride event that's coming up called Disability Pride Outside on Saturday, July 26th, to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the ADA with outdoor activities, adaptive recreation, community resources, and more. All of our events are designed to be welcoming, fun, and accessible for individuals with disabilities and their families. Next slide. Since fall of 2023, we've launched a variety of adaptive recreation programs in partnership with local experts and organizations, some of which are Sensory Sundays and Saturdays at Meadowside and Agricultural History Farm Park, where they offer bilingual nature-based experiences with the Autism Society of Maryland. We also have adaptive fishing in collaboration with Kids in Action and Parks Naturalists, adaptive mountain biking clinics and rides, adaptive kayaking that returns this May at Riley's Lock. And these programs promote recreation and offer valuable respite for caregivers. The programs marked in green on the slide, those support participants with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Next slide. Montgomery Park strives to make special events accessible for people with a variety of needs. This may include setting up a sensory retreat tent or area, providing an accessible shuttle cart to navigate difficult terrain, or ensuring sign language interpreters are on site. We're mindful as much as we can be. If you need modifications or have specific requests, please don't hesitate to reach out. We want to make it work for you. Next slide. And we want everyone to feel confident navigating our spaces, our parks, our trails. So here's a quick overview of our accessibility ratings. We have a new interactive search tool on our website on the accessibility page to locate parks and facilities by their accessibility. We have fully accessible, which means there's a continuous, unobstructed path of travel connecting all accessible features per the 2010 ADA standards. And then we have generally accessible, which means most areas are reasonably accessible, though some spots may not fully comply or are currently part of the parks improvement projects. Next slide. And if you're looking to give back, we offer volunteer opportunities across our parks, many of which are accessible and welcoming to individuals with disabilities. From helping at events to gardening or greeting visitors, volunteering is a great way to build skills, connect with others, and be part of something bigger. Next slide. And we want to hear from you. What would you like to see in our parks? Next slide. And when and where would you like to spend time in our parks? Your feedback is very important to us. So my colleague is going to paste in the chat a survey for you to complete at your leisure. It's really important for us to hear what you would like to do so that we can provide those activities for you. Next slide. And so stay up to date with everything we offer by visiting our website. And we're committed to growing our efforts, building inclusive systems, and continuing conversations around usability and access. So thank you for being here. Thank you for asking your questions tonight. Thank you to the other agencies who are here sharing the resources. It's what makes what we do accessible and welcoming to everybody.
Thank you so much. Also, I'm just looking at the chat, and this chat is amazing. So I would definitely recommend saving the chat because it seems like we have so much information. We have takeaways, we have a full summary. So you all are going way and beyond. So definitely save the chat because there's a lot of great things in there. So thank you so much. Again, please remember to complete the survey. There's a one question survey. And then also I will be sending all of the PowerPoints out to everybody that came or that at least registered. And so that way you'll be able to get all of this information, including Main Street Connect, and it will have all of their contact information and everything that you need to reach out. So looking ahead, our virtual transition time meetings will continue to be held once a month from now until June. So we have one left. So please join us on Wednesday, June 11th at 7 p.m. for the month's program, Discover the Danny Plan, a helpful online tool for caregivers. If anybody remembers, we had the Danny Plan come sometime last year, but it's been over a year. And so now it has really gotten all of the kinks out, and so it's really now they want to do another webinar. So come learn about a revolutionary tool called the Danny Plan, designed for your loved one with a disability, a groundbreaking solution you won't want to miss. This webinar will feature Joe Perlman, the CEO from the Danny Plan. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of our presenters, and we hope to see everyone in June.